It's showtime. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Light Show Mid Penn. This is Bill, your host, along with Jen, who is producing today's show. We are broadcasting live deep within our studio in a undisclosed location. This interview is part of our summer series where we interview high school football players, leading up to and through the end of this season. Today's show is for Jmarion, so please feel free to ask questions in the chat box below, and we'll try to get to all of them. Our guest today is Jmarion Smith. He is in the class of 2024 at Spring Grove High School, located in PIAA District 3. He wears jersey number 21, plays running back, and has a 3.0 GPA. He also has a love for participating in track and field. Welcome, Jmarion.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for joining us today. So before we jump right on into the thick of it on the football questions, let's start with some easy rapid fire questions. All right,
Mm-hmm.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Favorite meal?
Mm, cereal.
Dessert?
Yeah.
Fast food?
Uh, McDonald's.
Actor?
Say it again.
Actor?
Mm, I have to go with Adam Sandler.
How about type of car?
Cattle. HSV.
So if you were able to go on a full paid vacation, where would you go?
Um, if I'd say like Cali. Yeah, Cali's expensive.
All right, what's your favorite music and musician?
Um, I'd have to say hip hop, and my favorite rapper would be Kodak Black.
All right. So thanks, Jeremian. I'm tongue tied today, Jmarion. Those were good answers to warm up with. So let's dive right on into the questions. Do you have any siblings?
Yes,
They play any sports?
yes,
All right. So at a family function, either throwing the ball around or shooting hoops, are you guys competitive with each other?
yeah. We love it. And we go at it.
So, what is your favorite subject in school and why?
I'd have to say ELA, and I think it's like part of me loves to read, but like it's just like understanding, I guess. But history is a big one that I like the most. I understand a lot more.
What would be your least favorite subject? Why?
Math kills me. It's like my hardest subject, but like it's just like so many concepts and stuff that goes into perfecting math equations.
Yeah, math is my hardest as well. So what hobbies do you enjoy?
Um, I love being with my family, and then I just love playing a lot of ball.
So, who are your favorite sport athletes?
If I had to say my favorite sports athletes, I'd say Curry, as far as like NBA, because he has determination to actually like work as hard as he can to fight for where he's trying to get. And then NFL wise, I'd probably say Tom Brady, because Tom Brady's just like, he's iconic, golden arm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's goat for sure.
yeah,
Do you consider yourself a team leader?
yes.
So, if a younger player would blow a play, how would you handle that?
I just, help him out, tell him, you know, this is where you messed up. When we get it right the next play, just keep him pushing. Don't have to touch them on.
Good process. Did you play any youth football?
Yes.
What age did you start?
Uh, third grade, I want to say like 10, 11.
Viewers, help Marion get a free T-shirt. This video gets 5 likes, 5 shares, 5 subscribers, he'll win a Friday Night Light Show Mid-Pen t-shirt. We would love for him to get one and boast of his show. Results will be tweeted on our Twitter account at FNLSMP. Marion, have you always been a running back?
Yes, I played like receiver, but offensive. I played receiver and running back.
Okay. So as you move into this season, how do you think that prepared you for today?
I think it just like well, going through sophomore season this past season was you know a way different experience. Being able to see Friday nights for itself, but I think that this year I'm definitely be prepared. I put a lot of work in, a lot of time in, and you know I've had a lot of people who pushed me to get there. My family, obviously, my coaches. So I think that I should be okay for this coming up season.
Yeah, you can only go so far in athleticism. You really need some weight training and working on your mechanics. So back when I played, we only had a VHS tape film study, and that was on a Sunday. Today's is more technical with digital, either by the school or third party live streaming. Does that
Mhm.
the does the team get instant access to that?
Yes. Well, like film on Huddle,
Yes.
if we
Yes.
film, it comes like a day late, like a day after the game. But then if it's like on that night, like you can see the game because the school posted on their page, and we're able to see it like that too.
Good. Good. So, do you think watching the tape, the digital tape, helps you improve?
Yeah, it definitely like helped me understand a lot. Like, okay, well, I see I'm doing this wrong, so it's basically pushing better. So start changing up and getting my craft.
Marion, besides watching film, what does your school routine look like during the week?
Um, Basically, wake up in the morning, get on a bus, go to school. After school, go lift. After I lift, go straight to practice and you know go home and repeat.
So, on game day, what gets you fired up in that locker room?
I'd have to say like the team, like the animosity, like it's not animosity, but like it's just like it's a different kind of feeling when you see the whole team have the same energy that you're having. It like helps a lot. Gives me
Well, it's
gives me.
okay that to say that you don't like the other team that you're playing, but if you have friends on that other team, you play hard against them. But after the game, you go right back to being friends again.
hmm
So, what does warrior mode look like for you?
Well, it's like once I get hot, after a while, it's just more like I'm not letting up on anything.
So, beyond a winning season, what does success look like for you this year?
Um, I'd have to say like a big goal as far as my team and me is that we stick together, and that was like a major thing for us, making sure that we stayed together as a family all season.
In your opinion, who would be your biggest opponent this coming season?
Um, well, I'd have to say York High Bearcats.
Okay. So, who's your biggest? What is your biggest memory of playing football so far?
Uh, of me or just seeing?
Oh, just you.
I mean, I guess I'd have to say like playing with my brother is like it was like a crazy moment for me, just being able to like be by the side of like my guy. So shout out to her. That definitely had a fun experience, and still I'm able to have that experience for another couple of years. But I have to stay playing with my brother.
Yeah, I would have to say that's a be a fantastic feeling being out there with your brother. Uh, Kudos to you.
Thank you.
So, with that being said, who is your biggest role model?
Uh, I'd have to say my biggest role model is, well, it's more or less three, well, four. My aunt, niece, my mother, my grandmother, and my grandfather all have pushed me so hard and definitely like have not let up. So it's a lot of things that they stay on me about, but they've got me to where I'm at now. So it's very hard, but they got me doing it.
Oh, that's good. If it wasn't hard in life, it wouldn't be worth getting to where you needed to be. So, who is your biggest fan and why?
I'd have to say my biggest fan is between my mom and my grandmother. My grandmother, like, she done been there like through every game, all of that. My mom has too, so it's like, I love having them to like be on my sideline.
That's awesome. So, what would be your most embarrassing sports moment?
Um, I'd have to say my most embarrassing sports moment was I mixed up a play and I got annihilated, like they cracked down to the ground. And that was like my most embarrassing.
So you went through the 6 hole instead of the 3 and they got to you.
Let me
What would you say that your greatest weakness?
my greatest weakness, I'd have to say like remembering plays. Sometimes every now and then I forget like, oh, I gotta go right there or right there. It's like, yeah, especially having a new coach, it's kind of like, oh, it kind of becomes a little bit of a head. But I try.
Yeah, I imagine having a new coach and coming up with a new game plan and plays, that would be a little bit difficult to maybe comprehend at times.
And,
How about telling us what your greatest strength is then?
my greatest strength is understanding all my teammates, plus understanding my understanding basically like my plays and stuff like that. So like it's like one of my big things because once I understand things, like I execute so much better than when I don't.
One final question here for you. Looking ahead, you know what you'll be doing in after high school?
Well, I want to continue playing college ball, but I also want to go to college for cybersecurity.
Good, good. Thanks, Jmarion, for coming on our show today and giving us the chance to see the man that you are.
Most definitely, definitely appreciate it.
For everyone out there, please remember that if Jmarion gets 5 likes, 5 shares, and 5 subscribers, he gets a free T-shirt from us. They are also available for purchase at email fnslmp@gmail.com. Marion, from everyone here at the Friday Night Light Show, Mid Penn, we wish you good blessings upon you as you move into this season.
Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate it.